Sometimes back, someone asked me a question. Why do most people fail? Why do very few people succeed? And I went back to some research sometimes back that showed that 88% of success is brought about by your mindset, not your skills, not your knowledge, not anything else, but by your mindset. So that means 88% cause why people fail is because they don't have the right mindset. They just can't think right. Their perspective about success, about prosperity, about money is messed up. So all they do is that you find a person who thinks that I can't succeed because I came from this and that background. My family did not have this and that. I come from this destination. I'm from this country. This world, that all countries maybe. And all those are excuses. I can't succeed because someone, gave me a curse. Someone did this to me. Someone did that to me. And, those things are so engraved in our subconscious mind. And, that is the reason why most people can't even move forward. So you're going to find people, people who are doing the right things, people who are working hard, people who are intelligent, people who have gone to school, people who are educated, people who have some, even a person who has a job. But in one way or the other, these people can't seem to succeed, And this was figured out. It was figured out because of the bad beliefs that we have in our heads. And when I realized that, I decided it's time to change this. So I undertake, these, mental procedures of changing, like my thinking. Because I never came from, a rich background. I never came from, a rich country. I never had all these things that people have, that put them on the highway of success. So I had to figure out what is really my problem. I was, victimized in high school, so maybe I have this mindset, that, I'm not good. I came from a poor background, so maybe I have this poverty mentality in me. So I had to do something about it. And when I noted that, I went down, and wrote down, so many things, so the reasons why, I think I'm not moving forward. And I wrote them down. And then what I did, I just wrote other reasons there, why I should succeed. I told myself I'm God's creation. Other people are succeeding. In the same country that I'm in, other people are moving on. I'm educated, all these things, I'm good, I'm intelligent. All these things that, would enable me to start moving forward. And then what I did, I decided not to dwell on that and start dwelling on the reasons why I should succeed. So from that moment on, what I did, I started changing my mindset, because the reason why most people are working hard but not moving forward is because of some, perspectives, point of views that are engraved. So what you are doing, and you are pressing on the accelerator, on the gas, and at the same time on the brakes. So, and as you know, the brakes are usually stronger than the gas. So what happens? No matter how hard you step on the gas, then you cannot move forward because the brakes are also activated. So that is what is eating up people. People don't have a problem of working hard. In fact, I realized that to be successful, it's not about working hard. Yeah, that is the mentality I had. I had that mentality sometimes back that I have to work hard as crazy, to be able to move forward. But nowadays, as I start to change, I start to change my thinking. That becomes an easier road to success. Changing your thinking, changing your mindset. Of course, I'm not saying that knowledge, skills, action is not good. I'm just saying that the first thing you have to do is to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset. You have to start thinking clearly. You have to start thinking progress, start thinking prosperity, start thinking success, start thinking that, you are good at it. The moment you think you are good at it, then the mind has so much power. It will always find a way of attracting whatever you think you are. Even the Bible says that as a man thinketh, so he is. So the reason why you're not succeeding is not because of what your hands are doing. It's because your mind is holding you back. And it's holding you back because there are some mindsets, there are some perspectives, there are some points of view that your mentality is pulling you back. So you have to go deep and ask yourself, what is making me not move on? What is holding me back? And most of the time, when you start writing all these things down, you're going to realize that you have been sabotaging yourself. You have this set of beliefs. They may not be in your conscious mind. They are in your subconscious, deep down, And the subconscious mind is what controls our realities. So it's very, very important. How did I do that? I listen to, motivational videos every day. Not just every day. Every time I'm free, I'm listening to videos. I'm listening to my best speakers. I'm there listening to Les Brown. I'm listening to, Eric Thomas. I'm listening to Miles Monroe. I'm listening to good preachers like, Joshua Selman. I'm listening to, Grace Lubega. And what I'm doing, I'm transforming my mind, because if your mind is transformed, then your realities are also going to change. So can you find some good books to read? Listen to some good videos, some good audiobooks, get some good friends, people who encourage you to move forward, not people who are just there, people who are pulling you back all the time. If you want to move forward, they tell you cannot. They don't define what you can and what you cannot. What you can and what you cannot is determined by your own mind. Remember, as a man thinketh, so he is. It's not the thinking of others that determine your destiny. It is your own thinking. So can you find a way of, changing your mindset? Because the moment you change your mindset, then success is going to come to you easily, effortlessly. That is it. And I'm telling you this from experience. The way I used to struggle some years back, struggling, not sleeping, and, all those things. I don't do that anymore. I just put average effort and things just move, because I have this mindset that tells me I'm supposed to succeed. I'm not supposed to fail. So why are you thinking that you are a failure? How on earth did you get here? If you are a failure, how on earth did you get here? That is one thing that you're supposed to ask yourself. So can you start exposing your mind, to some good content? I love even the Bible. The Bible is something, it's a book so transformative. So guys, I challenge you today. The best thing you can do to yourself is not to continue working hard. The best thing you can do to yourself is to sit down and change your thinking. Transform your mind. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. That is what, but the Bible says, be transformed by the renewal of your mind, because the law of attraction is always active in our lives. Whatever you think you are, whatever you dwell on, whatever you give attention to, whatever you give attention and intention, that is what grows in your life. That is very, very important. So guys, kindly change your mind. No matter how you work hard, if your mind is the same, your results will always be the same. Your results are not determined by your actions only, not by your knowledge. Knowledge is different from mentality. Mentality is the direction, is the thinking. How are you thinking? It's not, it's how do you think? So guys, I want to see you succeed. It's not hard to succeed. It's very easy. You have to change your mind first. So guys, let's, kindly, if this content was helpful to you, kindly consider subscribing, liking and sharing, telling your friends about it, so that we can all move forward. Remember, the world is about, sharing, telling others